for all of you guys, but George was talking about having the experience and how you have like a social media movement, you create videos and you create awareness, but how do you retain those people to keep contributing? And do you have tools of like learning and teaching them to empower others? So do you empower those champions who step up to then empower others kind of as a leadership, and do incentives play any role in that as well?
Yeah, we do, and this is something going back to the days when I co-founded Volunteer Match in 1996. At that time, when we're doing the same thing now at Universal Giving in a different way, but at that time we had no paid staff. It was myself and one other person, and I had to launch Volunteer Match in 10 different cities, and how was I going to go get all those organizations up? And we started a program called Frontline Fanatics, and basically it was, I literally had 100 volunteers, and they were moms at home going to nonprofits, and at the time you would go to nonprofits and you would post in the library, or you would go put it on a bulletin board somewhere or something like that. So you were helping handhold the nonprofits to get them registered onto Volunteer Match so that they could feature their volunteer opportunities. So we did that. We created this whole Frontline Fanatics programs. If you reached certain things that you did, you became like a top Frontline Fanatic. You got to manage other ones. They held events in their city, the whole thing. So with Universal Giving, it's quite a big and different task. We have something called UG Ambassadors. So you become a UG Ambassador, and what we've done is broken it out in different components. Your first tier is that you're contributing on social media. You're spreading the word. You might get a speaking engagement for us, or you might champion a nonprofit for giving and volunteering, or register an NGO. That's all possible, but you've got to be really, really clear when you get to second tiers. If they're going to write a newsletter, if they're going to host an event, that's where it takes better marketing. You've got to have consistent brand. You only do that when you get to be like a premier UG ambassador. You have to be with us for 6 months. If you've been with us for 6 months contributing consistently, then you get to be up on our website. So you get that incentive, okay, now I'm an official part of the team. And then if you get, for example, 10 likes on Facebook, then what happens is we'll contribute $10 to your favorite NGO on Universal Giving. So those are just some of the things that give you an idea of creating that sense of community, because we have people who are a 10-year-old boy in Wisconsin who did a lemonade stand and sent us a check for, $22 in Wisconsin. And then we've got a guy in Uganda saying, I have nothing to do, I'm out of work, I'm educated, I'm a college graduate, can I just help you? And they've got internet access, especially Kenya, Uganda, obviously South Africa, but then you've got, major companies out there right now. Boy, there's one now that's doing internet access for about 20 African countries. And what we're going to see pretty soon is that people are going to be able, majority of people in Africa are going to be able to get online and might not be able to eat or have food, but they'll be able to get online, and it's quite shocking. So right now, we've got these UG ambassadors in different tiers, and you learn a lot by doing it on an international level. Take it slow before you give too much access to people.